Hello everyone and welcome to a special video. The official announcement of Ross the Boss. Ross Lyon is officially the new senior coach of the Saints for season 2023 and beyond for the next 4 seasons. He is the coach at the Saints for the second time round in our 150th year. Hopefully it's a big year. Ross the Boss is back. And just generally, my thoughts on this appointment is simply this. Absolutely game-changing move. Love it. Ruthless decision. Now, hopefully, with Ross back in charge of the Saints, to quote my good old mate John Cena, ruthless aggression is what the Saints shall show in year 150. They need to be ruthless. They need to show that aggression, that commitment, and be strong, tough, and stop being weak and accepting mediocrity. Unfortunately, Ross didn't come in before the trade period, we could have seen some good moves made. But he has what he has for this year. 8-3 with the same list, essentially. So hopefully he can turn things around, play players in the right position. But yeah, Brad Hill is a fan of his. Well, Ross is a fan of Brad Hill, which he was at Freo. So maybe Brad Hill can actually be played in his rightful position on the wing and not a half forward. Not a half back or half forward for that matter. You can see players like Josh Battle play forward again. There's just some moves that Ratton wouldn't do. The only move he would do is push Timmy Membry late in the quarters as a loose defender. So Ross, the Boss, in charge would be good. To the people that say, oh, I'm going to cancel my membership if he was the coach, and now people are saying that because he is the coach officially, they won't renew their membership. Good. Piss off. We don't need you. If you're worrying about simply who the coach is, and for the reason that's why you're ending your membership or when the club's not going to the best they are as you want, but you jump back on when they're winning, we won't want you. I wouldn't want you. You stay through the tough times, the highs and the lows. You don't just stay for the high times and when it gets low, you piss off and run like a little bitch. You stay. Ross the Boss is back. I'm absolutely excited with this move. 4-year deal for Ross. As just seen in the presser, he wants to come back. He has unfinished business as Ross, and I cannot wait for season 2023 to begin. Ross the Boss in charge, and I am super excited with Ross in charge. We got the draft November 28 and 29. Hopefully with pick 9, he can make some good moves there. But the most important thing to remember is Ross the Boss is back. The news I exclusively reported just over around 2 weeks ago. People go, Cal said this, 6PR said this, 7 News said this. Nah, they did not. I did. You're just so jealous of my success that I got another story right, an exclusive story right, mind you. And you're just jealous that I'm succeeding, and you simply are an irrelevant person hiding behind their keyboards. Ross the Boss is back at the Saints. Ross Lyon, the new Saints coach for season 2023 and beyond for the next 4 years at least. Looking forward to it. Ross is a much harder edge than what Rats, Richo and Co have had in the past since Ross left the first time. So there was a clause in his contract, guys. You've got to remember that Ross had a clause in his contract last time. So you can blame St Kilda, not Ross, where he could go. Now, I don't like mentioning other sports for this particular topic, but EPL, Graham Potter left Brighton to go to Chelsea as coach when Tuchel was removed from Chelsea. Graham Potter had a clause in his contract where he could leave at any given time, and he went to join Chelsea as their head coach, and Brighton has a fill-in at the moment. Well, that's the exact same as what Ross Lyon did when he went to Fremantle. So, you can cry all you like. Ross left. You can blame the club back then, not Ross. Ross had the right to do so. Was it disappointing? Maybe. But he had the option. If St Kilda had a good clause in the contract where that wasn't allowed, he wouldn't have left. So, to summarise it all, I'm so damn happy Ross is back. Someone that's a hard coach, not soft like Rats. He will drop you to the twos if you don't perform, no matter who you are. He did it to Milne, Joey, Dell, BJ, I think he might have done it too as well when he was the first time at the Saints as coach. So, no matter who you are, outside probably Jack Steele and Max King and Jay Gresham, if you underperform, you expect you'll be joining the other players in the reserves. Ross won't accept mediocrity. He's already said that, essentially. So Ross, the boss, is back. And I am so damn happy that Ross, the boss Lyon, is back in charge. Come on, Saints. Do it for the 150th year. You finally made a tough decision. Just wish you would have done enlist management as well. But when Ross is in charge, James Gallagher's job's no certainty. So the new forwards coach will be announced within the next week. So look forward to see who that is. Hopefully Nicaragua, BJ, we'll see. Hopefully probably Nicaragua, to be honest. Or at least someone that's in the assistant coach ranks at the moment. But can't wait for that announcement as well. To finally summarise it, Ross, the boss Lyon, is back at the Saints. And he has unfinished business. Come on, Saints. Go Saints.